The Transfagarsan Highway is one of the most beautiful and wonderful places we have ever been. Between the bears, the mountains, the views, the lakes, it is just incredible. So strap in and let's get started. Today we are doing maybe the most popular thing here to do in Romania. We are driving on the Transfagarasan Highway.
We drove 2 hours to get to the start of the road. We're here at a gas station right now before we take the drive up there.
I'm so excited. We'll see what's up there. It's supposed to be like the most beautiful drive maybe in the entire world. I know there's a lot of like tricky turns, maybe bears, a lake. We'll see what we're in for.
Originally, I didn't even know if we were on the Transfagarsan until we were like already here. At first, it was just like a lot of houses. There were a few hotels too, a few restaurants, but really it just looked like a normal just city. And then all of a sudden we're like, oh yep, we're in the mountains now.
My first impressions of the highway are, wow, it is so green. Everywhere you look is just insanely green. These mountains are beautiful. It's already a little bit chilly. I know that when we get to like the top of it, it's gonna be way colder, but right now we are at Vlad's castle and it's like way up on this hill over here. It's way up there. It's actually closed right now for renovations, so we can't go up it, but we can look at it from here.
Here is the sign for Vlad's castle. There he is right there in the corner. He killed a lot of people. I mean, when they were fighting against the Turks because they were trying to invade this area, I mean, he would just capture them and impale them on sticks, and it would be a very brutal death.
And he killed he killed at least 60,000.
Like, those are confirmed, and
That's
probably
crazy.
more.
And he killed Romanian people too.
Oh, really?
That's crazy, yeah. And the reason they got the idea for like Dracula from him was because when they would like impale the people, the blood would splatter on his food and he would still eat it, and it was just like totally normal for him to just like eat their blood.
Yeah, that's an interesting history, all right.
That's so crazy. Look at him just chilling there. Oh. Oh. Hi, buddy. Oh my gosh, he's so close. This drop is insane. Oh my gosh, I don't even think you can tell, but I don't even know how many feet that would be. That's crazy. What the heck? We have made it to our second stop on the highway, and this one is a dam, and oh my goodness, you guys, the drop is insane. And these mountains are just like pure stone and trees, and we already saw a brown bear, honestly, within the first like 10 minutes of the drive. It wasn't that big of a bear. It was kind of small. Like, I feel like it was probably a female or like a really young-ish cub. But I already checked that one off the Transfagarsan bucket list.
So that side over there has no water, but we get a really, really nice view with the water and the trees in the background. Here, let me show you.
This is so pretty. Look at this. Wow. And it's already so chilly too. That's a beautiful view. I'm so happy to be deep in the mountains like this. Makes me so happy.
Of course, it was so cool to see that brown bear just sitting there on the side of the road, but unfortunately we only were able to stop for a few seconds to take just some quick videos of it. Because we're in a tour right now, we did not rent a car for this road. We originally tried to do that, but things didn't go as planned.
So we rented a car online, but then whenever we would go to the place to like talk to them about it, it was always closed. So we just canceled that, and then we decided to do a tour. But I feel like this is nice because Jacob doesn't have to drive. We can just enjoy the views, and we don't have to worry about parking, because parking on even this spot has already been crazy. So honestly, it might have been like a little bit of a blessing in disguise. I mean, honestly, the road looks pretty easy to drive on, but the parking situation looks a little bit rough. So we've already seen one bear. Let's see how many we can see on the Transfagarasan. We already saw 4 bears outside of Brasov, which was like our biggest dream ever. So it's crazy that we've already seen a bear, and we'll see how many we can see. We'll keep a running tally. So far, we've seen 1. I think our tour guide said the most that she's ever seen on this road was 24. That's insane. Oh, that one is a big boy. Oh, he only has 3 legs. Wow. Oh, wow. Number 3. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely insane. Look at these views, look at that drop. This is, oh my, I can't not even believe my eyes. As soon as we came out of this tree line, the views just got so insane and beautiful. In these turns, we're pretty much just making U-turns like every few seconds. This is insane. Oh my gosh, look at all of these sheep. There is literally hundreds of them. Hundreds! Oh, and there's the dog. Oh, this is so cool. And they're just up the side of the mountain. Oh my gosh. Whew, gotta put on my jacket. It's getting a little bit chilly up here. I mean, we're pretty much just like in the sky, so makes sense that it's cold.
We're at like 2,400 meters.
What?
I have no idea what that is in feet,
yeah,
but
wow. I literally cannot believe this place.
So we started on the south side of the road, headed north on this entire journey, and so a lot of it was trees for the most part, which are definitely beautiful, and now we're here in the rocks and the mountains, and there were sheep too. Like, this is so cool. I mean, I honestly think that this view right now is better because the mountains are just that much taller, or at least you can see it, and the trees, I mean, that's great too, but I mean, I love it right now.
So we went through this tunnel and it was totally blue skies, sunny, everything. And then when we came out of it, we were just in the clouds. I don't even know how that's possible. We literally went through the mountain, popped out on this side, and apparently it just completely changes the weather.
Yeah, I had no idea. Like, I don't even think we were like climbing up the hill on the tunnel. Just for whatever reason, we just came out, and now it's like, I'm so happy that it's not like completely covered in fog. Like, you can still see the lake perfectly fine, but like 10, 20 feet above us is just like completely cloud.
And the lake is so clear. Like, what is this place? Like, my mind is completely blown right now. Like, the bears already had me having a great day. And then we came out of that tree line and it just blew away my wildest expectations. Like, I feel like I'm honestly at a loss for words. I know I just talked a lot. I still feel like I'm at a loss for words. Yeah, just look at how blue and clear that water is. Wow. I did ask our tour guide if I could get in the lake, and she said, no, it's illegal. I really wanted to polar plunge. We literally brought our swimsuits. I wouldn't like swim in the lake. I would just like jump in, get out really quick. But yeah, she told me it was illegal, so that's kind of sad, but it's okay.
This little hill is making me cold.
This is like how drastically the weather and the climate changes. Like, what is this place? This is like a magical like forest. Like, all, like you're in these trees and there's bears, and then you come out and then you're like in the clouds with the lake. What?
And it's all on the same road. I mean, we just drove straight. We didn't make any turns for like 80 kilometers.
I mean, we made lots and lots and lots of turns.
Just not
off
any
the road,
one off the road. Yeah, it's just the same highway. Like, this is crazy.
And now we are like in a cloud, but we still have more to hike.
Well, I'm just trying to get to the tallest point so that like maybe we won't even be able to see anything at all. You already like can't see this restaurant that's right here. That, I mean, we walked just up this tiny hill and we could see it perfectly fine, and now it's basically gone.
Wow, this is kind of terrifying. I guess we're just gonna go up, but there's like no railing, and if you fall, oh gosh, like I almost just did. I don't know where you'd end up. Probably in the lake, but probably break a few bones on your way down.
Whew. I think we're at the top of this little peak right here, and wow.
It is so cold. I need to get our blanket out of here. Oh my gosh, my hands are freezing.
I know. Got out our gravel travel blanket right here.
I need this immediately. Oh my gosh.
I just stepped off the
Jacob
hill.
almost just died.
No, I would have been fine, mostly.
This is our favorite travel blanket. We seriously bring it everywhere with us. Oh my gosh, this feels so good. It's so soft. We use it when we sleep in airports, when we're on the beach, and now when we're on the top of this very, very cold mountain. Wow. We gotta get snuggles.
Okay, let me get in. Oh, this is so warm. We have a link for it too if you want to buy it for yourself. It's in the description of this video.
They also have other really, really good travel products that we love. Our toiletry kit is from them, and it's just the best. We bring it with us everywhere we go. So if you need any new travel gear, definitely check them out. They are amazing. The clouds kind of come and go, but look, we can finally see the lake from up here. So cool.
Got really cold, and so we're going back down now. Probably gonna find some food while we're here, since we have about an hour and a half stop here, and I'm trying to film this while going down this really steep cliff. There we go, I made it.
There is a restaurant that you can go to over there in the cloud, but there was a lot of little like street vendors over here, and that's kind of calling our names, so we're gonna go do that. I really, really, really want to get one of those like swirl donut things. I think they're called kurtos, and it looks like they had them over there, so that's where we're headed now.
Looks like we found it. Kurtos and Langos.
I'm so excited.
Yes.
Now that we walk back down the hill, it like instantly changes, and it's still really cold, but not as cold as up there, so we're gonna put our blanket away, especially because I need some free hands to eat my kurtos. Is that how you say it? I don't know.
I'm so excited that we get to try this kurtos, however you say it. I mean, we've kind of missed out on the street food of Romania. Looks like there's a lot here. There's langos over there, there's crepes. We've had crepes, so I guess that counts a little bit. Now it's time to taste.
Waiting for Jacob to film that was the hardest thing ever, because I really just wanted to rip into this. I have waited so long to try one of these. How do I even?
It's huge.
It's huge.
We got it for 25 lei, so that's like $5, $6.
Oh gosh.
I guess you just eat it like that.
The sugar is so thick. It's literally so crunchy and delicious. Ours isn't that hot, but a lot of people's were like smoking. Wow, I could just eat this forever. This is a great lunch.
First bite of food for the day. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, now that we've eaten close to half of it, how are we feeling?
I feel like I need something that's not sugar.
That's true. I mean, I really, really like it, but yeah, for the first thing that we're eating all of today,
Need a little bit more substance.
let's go get some corn.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot.
We've seen it everywhere in Romania. There's an Uber. We should have taken that up here.
We got a little bit of corn. We've seen this everywhere, so he asked if we wanted salt, and of course we said yes.
And this one was, what, is juicy?
I wonder if you could see that in the camera. I literally bit into it, and it just squirted juice everywhere. Oh my gosh, it is so juicy and so salty and delicious. This is the life.
Eating corn and cinnamon. Nice and hot. On a cold day?
Yeah, you can still see oh my gosh, did you see that squirt?
Yeah, I got it on your face.
Yeah. Do you see that steam coming out of it?
Yeah, I don't really know why corn is so popular in Romania, but I
I
mean,
think I've seen,
like every city.
I feel like I've seen lots of cornfields actually.
Oh yeah, that's totally true. That makes a lot of sense.
The Transfagarasan has honestly exceeded all of my expectations. And we're only like halfway done. We've already seen 3 bears. 3! And then this place is so magical. The road is a little bit terrifying when you get above the tree line, but other than that, the road's been like super solid. And it's only scary at that part because you're so high up and you're just turning and turning and turning, and there's sheer drops and there's sheep. Like, I know I already said this once, but it is such like a little, like, I literally feel like I'm in like a magic Disney forest. Jacob's over there just enjoying the Kurtos.
Pretty good. Pretty good. I'm not totally convinced that swimming in this lake is illegal. I mean, I read like a lot of blogs and they were like, I wouldn't do it or I wouldn't recommend it, but nobody ever said like it's against the law. But Jenny is gonna touch it to see how cold it is.
Oh, it's not even that cold.
Well,
I mean, I'm sure it's cold out there, but right here it really is pretty moderate.
I'm down to jump in.
I'm down too, but I'm not trying to get arrested.
Well, for the first time, you can see the tops of these little peaks.
All of a sudden, I just saw a person flying through the air, like over the mountains, and I was like, what the heck? And then I remembered that they have zip lining here. So this is really like the hot spot of the Transfagarsan. There's so much food. There's apparently a ton of activities. Although I haven't seen a bear here yet, so it's missing out on that aspect. This is crazy. This is just absolutely one of the best days we've had in Romania. I didn't think that it could get any better, and it just keeps getting better and better. What a place. What a beautiful, beautiful place. Just look at these insane turns, and we are so high up right now. This is insane.
One of the cool things about this road is we made it all the way from south to north, but we get to do all of it again when we're going back south. So we get to stop by these really cool, I mean, this is a good lookout point where you can just see where the road curves.
We stopped off at a little lake. It is so beautiful. The weather is perfect now that we're down the mountain, and we are back on the lookout for bears. So far we've seen 3. Feel like my goal is 4 or 5. I don't know. We'll see. And right after we got back in the car, we saw bear number 4, and he was honestly a very, very big one. Little did we know we were about to see a lot more, and we were about to crush my goals of seeing 4 bears, 5 bears, and a lot more. This was our 5th bear here. He was right next to the road, and he was so big that we got to see the cutest little cub in the entire world. The mom was just munching on whatever she's munching on down there, and the cub was just so stinking cute. Now we are at bear number 8. 8 bears so far, and this one was a little bit shy, just hiding under the railing. 10? 11! 11! Oh, those cubs are so stinking cute. And then we saw 2 teeny tiny little infant cubs with their mom, and these were seriously the tiniest little bears I have ever seen. And their mom was, well, she was pretty big. And last but not least, we saw bear number 12. I cannot believe that we saw 12 bears here on this highway. They are so wonderful and majestic. And of course, it was pretty obvious that these bears were pretty used to being fed, unfortunately. It is illegal here in Romania to feed the bears, so just remember, wildlife is meant to be wild, and we thank you so much for watching this video, and we hope that you'll subscribe for more.